So you're looking for a blogging community, and we are looking for what kind of community is best. Well, the last time we talked about free communities and free communities versus paid communities, and what's best for you. And a few episodes ago, I was talking about my friend Mike Hobbs, who gave the illustration of driving, and that you want to have a purpose, and what's the purpose of your blogging. And before I get into the topic of the day, I want to just kind of lean into that whole thing about purpose, and that is, you know, um, why do you want to blog? And you know what? There's a lot of reasons. I have friends in the blogging community that are tattoo artists and artists and and educators. And there's one lady. She's an encourager who is involved in helping people that are supporting people with cancer, so that the caregivers of cancer victims, and kind of a support for them. So there's a gazillion different things that you can blog about, and it's all important. And the last time I spoke to you, I talked to you about the two crucial areas of your blogging is, one, your own content, being able to own your own content, and number two, nobody being able to control your content. And generally on free sites that allow you to blog for free, they cost you something. And what they cost you is control and ownership. Well, today I want to talk about the advantages of a paid service, and why there might be another couple of reasons. Obviously, those two reasons don't come into play generally with a paid community, because on a paid community, you're paying to put your content on. And once again, that doesn't mean that anything goes to 100%. For example, I gave the example of pornography, kitty porn, stuff like that. No place on blogging. It needs to go away. However, your political opinion, your business opinions, your opinions on education, and let me just give you a very short thing, is that in a community blog not too terribly long ago that I'm a part of, because I'm a part of more than one community, more than one kind of blogging community, or have been. It was an education one, because that's me. I'm an educator, and somebody put up something that was not politically correct. I don't mean racial here. I mean, it didn't go along with the current ideas in Washington, and their stuff got taken down. As a social studies teacher, I start having flashbacks to the fascism of Italy back during World War II and before that. That concerns me. I don't like people being able to control content. Well, I digress. Let me go back to what I was talking about. Now, here's two more reasons why I think that a paid approach is more effective, other than the two things that I gave you. One thing is that, and it goes back to the control issue and the fact that they're making money off you. If you control your site, your blog, oftentimes you want to be able to monetize it, and that's a fancy word for saying people making money, or you making money when people come to your site to read your blog, and that's nice. And I'm not saying you're going to make $1,000 or $10,000 a week. That's not the issue, but you're going to do that. Now, I'm going to put there's two sides of the same coin that I want to talk about here, and the first thing is that let's say that your thing is children's literacy. Great, fantastic. And you're going to blog about children's literacy, and you're going to talk about books that you like and things of that nature. So let's say that you become, and I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on what's called affiliate marketing, but I'm just giving you in general. Let's say that you find a company that sells good children's literature. And so you become a member, and you put a link at the bottom of your blog, or the side of your blog, and if somebody clicks on that blog and they order books from this company, then you get a little bit of a commission. Okay, $4 a month, $10 a month, whatever it happens to be, depending on how many people do that. So you make that money. Well, that's awesome. Now, let me give you the flip side of that, okay? If you don't own the blog, if you don't own the content, you don't have control over the advertising, they might put something on the blog as an advertisement that you wouldn't endorse. I know that was a long, pregnant pause, wasn't it? If you're talking about children's literacy, if someone else owns the content and the control, they can put any advertisement they want on there, which is a way of kind of misrepresenting what you are standing for. I'm going to leave it there because I've gone a little bit long today, but I wanted you to think about that. And when we come back, I want to talk more about the monetization aspect and what that has to do with you and your aspirations and your goals. So, having said that, once again, Don Bonnell, and I'll see you next time.